Today, I'm going to be talking about how hydration is an important factor for our bodies to function and work properly. Think about if you were driving your car and it suddenly just ran out of gas. It wouldn't run. The same thing goes with our bodies, that when we don't have any water, our bodies are not able to function properly. We are sweating throughout the day, whether we realize it or not. And by sweating, we are losing lots of water and sodium that helps keep our bodies hydrated and helps our bodies function properly. But not only our bodies, also our brain. And when your brain senses that you're dehydrated, you have headaches and you feel more stressed, which causes you to need to drink more water, which sometimes we think we might just need an energy drink, but really we just need water, and our brain is just trying to tell us that we're dehydrated. 1 glass of water a day can truly prevent hydration. Whether it seems like a lot or not, it truly does help. My speech is relevant to everybody to listen to because a lot of people don't realize how important water is to our bodies, because we think it's boring, whatever. We like to have more fun drinks during the day, but water is very important because we are not able to function properly without it, even though we might think we're able to. Hydration is key because our body depends on it for energy, and it can prevent sicknesses, illnesses, headaches, stress, all of those kinds of things. The main points of my speech are that water is essential for our health, and it can also improve our mental and cognitive performances. The body is made up of 60% water, which some people may not know, which is actually a lot, which is over half of our body is made of water, which is why it's so important to keep our body nourished with lots of water so that we are able to function well. I read an article on nutrients by Michael Szymanski, and he quoted that water is an essential component for many psychological functions within the human body and plays a critical role in thermal regulation, cardiovascular function, as well as transportation of nutrients and waste production. Not having water in our bodies can make doing simple tasks a lot harder than they need to be. When we are exercising, for example, we are sweating a lot and working our body out, and we're losing tons and tons of sodium through our sweat, and we need to be replacing that. So a simple way to do this would be to add a liquid IV or some kind of hydration supplement to our water so that it's easier for our body to get that sodium back that we just sweat out. Another quote that I have, after I read an article on hydration status and diet habits by Olga Malisova, shares that all humans lose body fluids daily through breath, urine, feces, and especially athletes, like I mentioned before, working out, like football players who deal with excessive sweat. So it's important to remember to keep drinking water, especially when you're exercising or playing sports and doing something physical where you're losing a lot of water and sodium from your body. Hydration is not only important when we're exercising or doing something physical, but it's essential for our body to do even when we're just sitting at home or not doing anything active, because it's important for our bodies and our minds. Our brain is made up of 75% water, a little bit more than our entire body, but our brain is made up of way more water than just our body. So when we're dehydrated, our brain is having extra hard, trouble communicating with the rest of our body and telling it what to do because it's not able to function properly. One more quote that I have, a study on heat, hydration, and human brain activity by Steet Trengmar, states that dehydration poses additional stresses on the human body, regulatory systems, and its interaction with the overall functional demands. So when we don't have water, our body is not only struggling, but our brain is struggling to help our body and tell it what to do. So think about the last time that you had trouble focusing or you feel extra stressed and you tried to think of something that would help, and you maybe reach for a Red Bull or some kind of energy drink to help nourish your body and give it energy that you think it needs. When really, that's just a cry for water. Your brain is seeking hydration because it can't help your body function properly. Not having water doesn't just affect our body overall and our brain, but also our mood. And we think that it doesn't, but it definitely does. So, with this being said, hydration is key and our body depends on it, and you may not think that you need it, but you definitely need to drink at least 1 glass of water every day. So, the next time that you think you want a Red Bull and you think you're tired or stressed or you're having a headache and you need to get some schoolwork done, your brain's not working properly, try having a glass of water instead and not reaching for an energy drink.